Hi everyone, update number 4 on the 180SX. So last time we were playing around with brake adapters and all that sort of stuff. So I can show you now, we've actually had a bracket made up, nice bracket. Actually I can go in here, it's a bit easier. I've just put some bolts on to hold it in position at the moment, they're not the final ones. So we've got a nice DBA 2-piece rotor that's gone on there, that you can buy from Moorabbinautospares if you need some. Bit of a plug. Yeah, so that's the new bracket that we got machined up to our spec, and I'm glad to say it works. And looks very fancy with the new big rotors. Over here we've just been reconditioning the calipers, so they've been pulled apart. Had to replace 4 pistons. I've got the pistons over here. Had to replace 4 pistons. That's probably one of the better ones, but because there's some, if you can see that there, it doesn't want to focus on that, but yeah, basically the chroming's buggered on it. So 4 of those in the bin. Got another 4, and yeah, decided to go with silver for something a bit different. Everyone paints the calipers red and things like that, so I thought I'd just go with some silver, then I can see if there's any dramas and stuff like that. Silver's I've found a bit hard to paint with because it seems to run really easily, but anyway, it's my problem. Alright, so yeah, the brakes are well on their way. Pedal box we were talking about last time too. Got a very crude platform there that you can see, but good thing is the pedal box is bolted in, and there's a platform I've made for it, but yeah, it's well on its way. And I actually found, I was stuffing around with levers and so on and cables for the throttle, and I found I can use the original pedal with some sort of, I'm just going to put a rose joint across and attach it, and then I don't have to muck around with new throttle cables and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, I don't know, it may be a dodgy way to do it, but I think it'll work well. But yeah, it's good to have the pedal box sitting pretty much spot on where I want it. And of course that'll be a nice aluminium tray to put my legs on, or my feet on I should say. That'll come right back here. But yeah, I've just put that in there so I could get in the car and get a feel for what it's like. So the other thing I've been doing is the radiator mount. So it looks pretty messy at the moment, but if you get under here, you can see I've made it like a nice plate. The radiator slides into that, and also that's given me a bit of a floor to run right back to the, or all the way to the front, so the air will run nicely. And also you can see the caster rods that I ended up getting done nicely. So they've got the nice bracketry to make them a lot stronger. So I'm happy with how that's going. I think that's all there is at the moment where we're up to. I did score some cool canards that I'm excited about that won't be legal for sports sedans, but I don't really care personally at this moment. I might have to take them off when I run it in sports sedan, but they're pretty gangster, I reckon. Pretty cool. They're the Rocket Bunny canards, so I've got to strengthen them up and do some work on it. I think the only reason they're illegal is because they're a little bit high, so might be able to trim them back or something, but I'm sure I'm not going to win the championship with them, so we'll see how we go. Fuel tank I haven't really stuffed around with too much lately. I know what I want to do, just got to weld in the brackets and mount it all up. So now the reason why we haven't been doing as much as I should have has been racing the S13 that we ran at Phillip Island, and I'm going to run in it in Super TT and Extreme TT, probably Extreme TT because it doesn't have a dash, so it's not eligible for Super TT. But yeah, so I'll probably run that a bit because we found it was a little low on power. I don't really want to spend a fortune on the engine on this car when I'm building an engine for the 180, so that'll be good to get on the track. We're going on the the first weekend of March up to Winton if anyone wants to come out and see us and support us. And that's about it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next update.